Yeah, I thought we lost our focus a little bit, especially starting the third. Called an early timeout, but we gave up, I think, 45 in the third, and that was it. I think we had a 5-point lead, at the half. We gave up 45 in the third. So, it's early for this group. There's 4 weeks together tomorrow, and we got to stick to the process. We got to continue to improve. We showed obviously signs, and after a kind of a, not a great first quarter defensively, we found our way back into the game, had a lead, and then 45 is too much. So tried to catch up and had a couple chances, but just too many pockets of the game where we didn't play well enough.
You had a guy like Desmond Bain who had that impressive second half. The defense was able to kind of contain him, especially in that first half. What changed physically with him now going off?
Yeah, I thought we lost him too many times. We were not staying attached. We weren't talking, so there was a little confusion, and he was getting space, and we weren't being able to catch up. So just losing kind of our game plan and our coverages, and he got free too often. Obviously, he made everything, but we gave him too many opportunities as well.
Steve, what do you think the biggest issue is right now?
Yeah, I think in some ways you could just say that this group hasn't played together a lot. So. There's not that common experiences, and so we have these pockets of play where it's like, that we're looking around a little bit at each other, like I thought you were going to take that, I thought I had this, and so I think just that familiarity with one another is a big part of it.
Is an example of that play kind of the play during their 23-5 run where they saved the ball out of bounds, and looks like there was a little bit of confusion there, and if that's the case, if this is still I don't want to say young team, but growing team, do you feel the need personally then maybe to call a timeout there as opposed to letting maybe guys that have been together a little longer figure things out?
Well, I'd already called one with 2 minutes into the half, so I didn't want to keep calling them. I didn't want to burn them all in case we find ourselves back in the game. So, it's sometimes these decisions are, it could go either way. But I tried to get back, get our group back focused by calling a timeout early into the third. Clearly didn't work, but it was a bit of everything, discipline, communication, 50-50 balls. You add it all up, and they were hot, and when they get hot, you can't make mistakes like we did.
Steve, is there a common thread you've seen with men's foul issues through the first 3 games?
I think rust. I just don't think he's played a lot of basketball. So he's just trying to get his game back, his confidence, and the familiarity. It's been 18 months basically, so that's a long period of inactivity, and for anyone who's played the game, that's very difficult.
Steve, too, the point about Ben in the defense, is it just reps?
A lot of it. I mean, for Ben in particular, but for the group, collective reps is important. But for Ben, I think, we have to have some patience with him. We're going to push him. We're going to support him, challenge him. At the same time, like I said, anyone who's played knows you can't replicate the game. So when you don't play in an NBA game for however long it was, 16, 18 months, it does take time to get a feel for it again. And unfortunately, that's gonna have some painful moments for him. But at the same time, it shows he's got a long ways, a lot of growth to do to get back to where he is, and he's already showed a lot of glimpses. So, he's going to get there. It's just a matter of getting the support and hopefully getting there as quick as possible.
I know in his case specifically, you talked about how I'm not really trying to recast him into some jump shooter, point guy, but does he need to at least be more aggressive driving the ball?
Yes.
And getting into the paint,
Yeah.
because if they're going to defend 5-on-4.
Yeah, that's a little bit of the the rust, right? He's the confidence, not only physically but with the rhythm of the game to go to the basket. You can see him trying at times, and that's great. We want to keep pushing him to try to break through and force the issue a little bit at times, even if he makes mistakes, just so that we can see him be aggressive and start to find a rhythm for doing so. But he's going to get there. He's going to get there. It's just I know it's not easy for him. It's been a long time, new group, and a back surgery. You add it all up, and we have to have some patience with him.
Steve, a lot was made going into the game about the rebound, the down low matches. What do you think of your guys' performance?
Really good for long stretches. There was a couple pockets where they got pivotal offensive rebounds or 50-50 balls, which is a staple of what they do. But I thought that for large pockets of the game, the physicality was there, the rebounding was there. But too much sloppiness. I think too much. We had too many errors, lack of discipline at times, and they got hot. So, it's one thing to make errors and they miss threes. When they make them all, it's going to be really hard to stay in the game.
This game is very chippy, a lot of fouls. I know the Grizzlies are known for playing games like that. How are you guys able to kind of navigate through that?
I thought our guys fought. I thought that we made mistakes, but we fought. I thought tried to match the physicality the best we could. I was happy with the compete level. We just got to continue to improve and be more disciplined as we get that familiarity with one another.
You had 5 centers at any given time last season. Now you only have mainly, especially with the marquee, Nick and Dayron. Just what's the difference you have to deal with now coaching with the lack of options and you see with the foul trivia or things like that. Dayron picking his fifth.
Yeah, I mean every year roster sort of has a little bit of a different makeup, but I think between Nick, Dayron, and Ben, we can get over the line. It's just everyone's got to grow. Dayron's 20 years old. It's a lot for him to get up to speed quickly. Nick's still a developing player, but has come a long way, and Ben is playing in a different role sometimes when he's the 5. So it's early. We'll keep developing it, and we'll be okay.
Thanks, Steve.
All right, thanks.